everybody. Fiber Spider back again with another card solitaire game for you. Now today, well, you're not going to think this is possible, but yes, we're going to be playing poker solitaire. Yes. Usually when you play poker, yeah, it's either against an opponent, whether it is a computer or a person, but we are going to be playing solitaire poker. And basically we're going to be playing out 5 hands at a time, trying to, finagle our way into the best possible hands. And for me, this is great because I am horrible at poker. And by playing it solitaire, it gets you used to which of the hands is better than the others. And I have it all written out right here. And I'm going to put this in the description box down below so that you can play as well. It's really not that bad. Once you start to get into the hang of things, essentially, the better the hand, the more points you get. If it is a royal flush, which is ace, king, queen, jack, 10, in the same suit, well, it's 10 points. 9 points, it's a straight flush. 5 cards in sequence and in the same suit. 8 points, 4 of a kind, well, 4 cards of the same rank. 7 points, full house. 3 of a kind and 1 pair. Those are kind of like my favorites, even though I've yet to get one in this game. 6 points is a flush. 5 cards of the same suit, but not in sequence. 5 points is a straight, which is 5 cards in sequence, but not in the same suit, kind of flippy-floppy. So I will say that again. 6 points for the flush, so it's 5 cards of the same suit, but not in sequence. The straight, which is 5 points, 5 cards in sequence, but not in the same suit. So 4 points is 3 of a kind, 3 cards of the same rank. 3 points, 2 pairs, 2 pairs of the same rank. 2 points is 1 pair, 2 cards of the same rank, and 1 point for a high card. So if you don't get any of the other hands, well, that's what you end up with. So this game works super duper fast. It is sort of luck-based, press your luck, with a little bit of strategy trying to figure out which hand would be the best. And also, it takes up a very small playing area, so that is an instant bonus as far as I'm concerned. So, let's play out a couple of hands and see how well I do. Alrighty. Okay, so I already shuffled my cards, but I'm going to give another shuffle, just because. And so essentially it's just a matter of trying to see if you can beat your old score. I think previously my best score was maybe about an 18 or so, because I managed to get a 4 of a kind, which that's almost unheard of for me, but hey, it happens. So how you start is you play out 5 cards, and you can't shift these around. They are what they are. Now, what would have been great is if I had the 10, the 9, and the 8 all in one pile, but nope, it's 5 separate hands. So now we're going to play out cards one at a time, playing them on any one of these 5 piles. And once you play it, it's locked in. You can't do anything else. And then when you have 5 cards in the pile, that pile is done, and it's a matter of scoring it out. So let's see what happens. And you don't have to play in sequence, but you do have to play one at a time. So, okay, well, Queen of Clubs, going to play that on the King of Clubs. Hopefully, if I could get a royal flush, that would be astronomical, but highly doubtful, especially since I've got the 10 over here. So, at any rate. Okay, I'll put the 8 on the 8, so I can at least get a pair. Okay, well, you know what? I could put the king over here, or I could put the king on the 5 and maybe try to make a run of hearts, which would be a flush. I could try that. All right, I'll put the 4 with the other 2 hearts. And let's put the king with the king and the queen, because then at least I get 1 pair. All right. Well, okay, I could do one of 2 things. I could either put the 9 with the 9, or the 9 with the 5, king, 4, because it is a heart. I'm going to put it with the 9s. Okay, this is a whole bunch of not good. Okay, let's put the 6 with the 10, because it's kind of a nothing burger. Ooh, okay. King, so now I've got 3 kings in this pile. That's awesome, because that already renders me 4 points, because I got a 3 of a kind. If I can get a queen, I can get a full house. That would be nice. Oh, okay, 3 of a kind here as well. And we'll put the 3 over here with the nothing burger pile. Jack, huh? Well, let's put the jack over here with the 9s. Maybe I can get a full house over here. If I can get a jack, I can put it here. If I get a queen, I can put it here. We'll see what happens. Ooh, okay, we have ourselves a full house right here, 3 of a kind and 1 pair. So that is 7 points right out of the gate. Very nice. And I'm going to flip that over so I'm not inclined to put any more cards on there. Next up, give me a queen, please. No, I got a 7. Okay. Well, I'll put this in my garbage pile. It's not really designated as a garbage pile. It's just sort of like, okay, it doesn't really fit into what I'm doing else over here. So I only have 1 more card left that I can play on that pile. Ooh, okay. I'll put the 10 over here. So that works out for the flush that I'm working on. Well, I could try for like another pair or something on this pile, so I'm going to try that. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I got a pair of 3s in this pile. Even though it was my garbage pile, I did end up with a pair of 3s. So that renders me 2 points, which is not god-awful. Okay, next up, an ace. Well, let's put it with this now new garbage pile. And jack, no, all right. So I get 1 pair, the 8s, which gets me 2 points. Okay, give me a queen or a heart, please. Ooh, oh, it had to be both, right? A queen of hearts. All right, let's do the queen of hearts in this pile. So that gives me a full house of 7 points. Very nice. Now, if I could just get a heart, that would be awesome. No. All right, so because I got nothing out of that, that renders me with high card. So that's just 1 point. All right, so let's see how I did. Okay, so 7 and 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's not bad. For me, that's not bad at all. Okay, so you know what? Let's play again and see if I can beat that score or if I'm an epic failure. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna give this another try, see how well I do. Also, because if the game is quick, I like to play it more than once so that you have a more thorough understanding of what it is that I'm doing. But basically, it revolves around the score system, which, like I said, it'll be in the description box. Yes, I need to use the cheat sheet myself, which I'm totally fine with because, when it comes to poker, I'm not exactly the best at remembering the values of everything, but I think it's a lot of fun. And if you are, in the habit of playing against, actual people, playing the standard game of poker, then it'll be nice for you to have a better understanding of what beats what, because that was always sort of a struggling point for me. All right, so let's get this over to the side here and deal them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so got 2 4s out already, so don't want to work on building like a 3 of a kind and a 2 of a kind necessarily with those, but let's see. Okay, so we have a 7. You know what? Let's put it on the king because at least it's 2 hearts. Okay, 10 on the 10. We can go for a pair. Let's put the 8 on the 4. Maybe we could do another flush, perhaps. Okay, diamonds with the diamonds. Okay. You know what? Maybe because we have the 2 and the 4 of clubs, maybe I could go with that would be like a straight flush, same 5 cards in sequence and same suit. It could happen. You never know. I might get lucky. Okay. Well, I could get 1 pair if I put it over here, or I could try to get like a 2 pair or a full house if I put the 8 with the 2 10s. Could try that. Nothing really doing with the queen yet. Okay, well, you know what? Let's put the 2 with the other hearts, the 6 with the other clubs. Now, if I could get a 3 and a 5 of clubs, I would be golden with 9 points. Nope, that's not going to happen. Okay. Well, I could start creating a garbage pile right there. Put the 2 of spades on the queen of clubs. Okay, put the ace with the other diamonds. This could go in the garbage pile, I suppose. I could get at least 1 pair, but I think I'm going to stick with my garbage pile. Queen of diamonds. Ah, okay. All right, so we have 5 of the same suit, but not in sequence, so that renders me 6 points for a flush. Okay, so far, not terrible. Next up. Okay, we'll play the 3 of hearts on the other hearts. Maybe we could get another flush. That would be fine. Well, 2 of diamonds. You know, I think I'm going to have him go into the garbage pile because at least now I can get 1 pair. Ace, huh? Yeah, let's put that also in the garbage pile. So I get 1 pair out of that, so that's 2 points. Give me a heart or a club, please. Ah, okay. So with 5 hearts, that's another flush for 6 points. Give me a club. No. All right, well. Nope. Okay, so that's 1 pair. So that renders me 2 points. No. Oh, if I can get a 3. If I could get a 3, that would give me a straight, because it's a straight is 5 cards in sequence, but not in the same suit. If I can get a 3, no. Because, well, I mean, 7, 6, 5, 4. I would need the 3, but I have a 2 instead. Okay, so with that, all I get is high card, which is 1. Okay, so what do we have there? 6 and 2, 6 and 2, so 8 and 8 is 16, plus 1, wait. Yeah, 6 and 2 is 8, 6 and 2 is 8, 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. So 2 less than the last time, but, you know, not terrible. First game was 19 points, second game was 17 points, you know, and like I said, the game goes by really, really, really fast. The only, you know, tricky aspect of it is remembering what beats what and how many points, you know, are attributed to that particular hand. But hence, I like my cheat sheets. Yes. So, that being said, you know, it's you know, a fun little game, poker solitaire. Hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below. Let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions for future game videos, let me know in the comments section down below. And also, if you play this, post your high score. I'm interested to see how well you do compared to how I did with a 19 and a 17, you know, just right out of the gate. All right, so until next time, you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay playing fun, fabulous games by yourself or with somebody you love, and take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.